If you've passed the age of 60, every food you choose, every habit you maintain, and even the vegetables you believe are super heart healthy can have a direct impact on your cardiovascular health. And you might be surprised to learn that there are a few familiar vegetables. Yes, green veggies that can actually slow down your heart and weaken it over time if they are not consumed properly. Having worked in the health field for many years, I've seen this happen far too often. Older adults believe they are eating healthily, consuming plenty of vegetables, reducing sugar, limiting fried foods. Yet they still experience heart problems without understanding why. What they don't realize is that some vegetables can trigger silent reactions in the body. Some raise blood pressure without warning, some interact with medications being taken, and some harbor bacteria that, at this age, the immune system may no longer be strong enough to fight. In this video, I want you, those who are mindful of your heart health, to stop or change the way you prepare these four vegetables to avoid unnecessary risks. I'll go through each one, explain why it can be harmful, and offer heart friendly alternatives. The good news is, all of these issues can be prevented. You just need to know what they are and recognize when to avoid them. And keep watching, because the first vegetable I'm about to talk about may already be in your kitchen or fridge right now. Before we begin, if you find tips like these helpful for maintaining health after 60, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any important guidance tailored for you. And if you're watching this video, leave a 1 in the comments to let me know you're following along. If you want even better content, type 0. Every piece of feedback is highly appreciated. 1. Pickles, the salty trap. Tightening the hearts of those 60 plus. Many people think that a few small slices of pickles are harmless. They're crunchy, mildly tangy, easy to eat, and often a familiar side dish at meals. But the reality is far from what you might expect. Pickles can contain surprisingly high amounts of sodium, sometimes over 1,000 milligrams in just a small serving. That means that just a few slices can account for more than half of the daily sodium limit recommended for people over 60. Sodium doesn't just add saltiness. It pulls water into the bloodstream, increases blood volume, and forces the heart to work harder. Over time, this constant pressure can lead to high blood pressure, stiffening of the arteries, and eventually overload the heart. Many older adults try to eat healthily, avoiding fried foods, cutting sugar, even reducing meat. But they often don't realize that the most dangerous culprit may actually be the seemingly harmless pickles appearing in almost every meal. The scariest part is that the damage from salt doesn't announce itself. No pain, no discomfort, until a sudden spike in blood pressure, chest pain, or worse, an unexpected stroke occurs. After 60, kidneys are less efficient at filtering salt, blood vessels are more sensitive, and the heart is more vulnerable. That means pickles, canned vegetables, and even so-called healthy soups can contain hidden sodium you didn't anticipate. Cutting back on salt doesn't mean your meals have to be bland. Try using lemon, apple cider vinegar, roasted garlic, or herbs instead. You might be surprised how much easier your heart can breathe with just these small changes. But salt isn't the only hidden threat in your kitchen. There's another common food, loved by many and eaten daily in households everywhere, that triggers stress reactions in the body without anyone noticing. 2. Spicy chili, the little flame that can throw your heart out of rhythm. Spices bring the soul to a meal. For many older adults, heat isn't just a flavor, it's a habit, a memory, an emotion. A little red chili, a bowl of spicy dipping sauce, or a hot fiery stew can make a meal feel warmer and more enjoyable. But what most people don't realize is that this tiny pepper can trigger a cascade of strong physiological reactions, increasing adrenaline, raising heart rate, causing blood vessels to constrict. For younger bodies, adaptation is easy. But once you reach 60, the heart is no longer as flexible as before. Arteries are stiffer, cardiovascular reflexes are slower, and even a small stimulus can leave the heart feeling overwhelmed. Many seniors notice palpitations, a racing heart, flushed skin, or spikes in blood pressure after eating spicy foods, without ever suspecting that chili is the main culprit. A single spicy meal can disrupt heart rhythm, cause shortness of breath, or trigger dangerous blood pressure spikes, especially for those with existing heart conditions. It doesn't stop there. Frequent consumption of very spicy foods over time can create low-grade inflammation in the vascular system. These tiny inflammatory patches accumulate over the years, weakening blood vessels and forcing the heart to work harder. That doesn't mean you have to give up flavor. You don't need a flame, just a hint of spice. Try alternatives like cilantro, ginger, mild black pepper, turmeric, or lemon to keep meals flavorful without overloading your heart. And if this fiery vegetable can silently stress the heart, what about the so-called natural miracle that many people swallow raw every day? Unfortunately, it may have even more dangerous side effects than you imagine. 3. Raw garlic. When the natural remedy becomes a burden on the heart, no spice has been praised more than garlic. People believe garlic is good for the blood, good for the heart, and boosts immunity. So many older adults consume raw garlic daily. Some chew it, others swallow whole cloves like medicine. Garlic does have powerful effects, but it's precisely this power that can become a problem. Raw garlic is a natural blood thinner. When combined with anticoagulants or heart medications, it can thin the blood excessively, leading to bruising, prolonged bleeding, or even internal hemorrhaging. Worse, raw garlic can also cause sudden drops in blood pressure. For someone already taking medication for high blood pressure, this can lower it too much, causing dizziness, fatigue, lightheadedness, even fainting. When blood pressure drops too low, the heart and brain don't get enough blood. And that's when real danger begins. The irony is that those who eat raw garlic daily are often people who care deeply about their health. They think they are self-healing, unaware that the body after 60 reacts very differently than it did in earlier years. The good news is you don't have to give up garlic. Simply cook it, use moderate amounts, and especially avoid taking raw garlic daily as a medicine. But even if you steer clear of raw garlic, there's still another vegetable that's even more dangerous. Dangerous precisely because it looks so healthy. 4. Raw sprouts. Freshness that can hide an invisible enemy. Bean sprouts, green sprouts, alfalfa sprouts. They always look fresh, clean, and full of life. They're crunchy, light, and often added to salads or sandwiches to boost nutrition. But behind that seemingly harmless appearance lies the perfect environment for harmful bacteria. E. coli, Salmonella, Listeria sprouts grow in warm, moist conditions, which are exactly where these bacteria thrive. When you're young, a bacterial infection from sprouts might only cause stomach aches or diarrhea, but after 60, everything changes. The immune system is weaker, responses are slower, and the risk of complications is much higher. A mild stomachache can quickly escalate into sepsis, severe dehydration, irregular heart rhythms, or inflammation of the heart lining, a very serious condition. The body cannot heal the heart properly while fighting a systemic infection. The ironic part is that raw sprouts are often considered super clean, super fresh, and super healthy. Many people see them as one of the healthiest choices. But the truth is, just one batch of contaminated sprouts can seriously impact heart health. The good news: you don't need to remove sprouts entirely from your diet. Simply cook them, stir fry, blanch, or steam to eliminate most harmful bacteria while keeping that satisfying crunch and flavor. Now you know the foods that seem harmless but can quietly damage your heart. After 60, pickles, spicy chili, raw garlic, and raw sprouts. The good news is that all these risks can be prevented. Every small choice you make today can make a big difference for your heart tomorrow. Remember, eating isn't just about fueling your body. It's a way to protect your heart, maintain your health, and preserve clarity as you age. Consider small but powerful adjustments. Reduce salt, use gentle spices, cook garlic and sprouts, and be mindful of foods that overstimulate the heart. These changes don't require extreme measures, yet they can reverse years of silent damage. Here's the important truth: your heart still has a chance to be healthier. You don't need to be perfect, and you don't need to change everything at once. Just stay consistent, listen to your body, and make smart choices with each meal. A bowl of steamed vegetable soup, a plate of roasted veggies, or a lightly cooked salad. These are the small building blocks of lasting heart health. Turn every meal into an opportunity to show love to your own heart. Every heartbeat is a gift, and you have the right to protect it. There is no reason to wait. Starting today, change your habits, make mindful choices, and create a positive impact. If you found this video helpful, like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss more tips on protecting your heart health. And don't forget to comment below: which habit will you try changing first to safeguard your heart? Your heart still has time, still has strength, and still has love to give to you, your family, and the life you've worked hard to build. Take action today.